Yes, welcome back to another two-wheeled review here on the channel. Today we are looking at the ELEGLIDE M2 provided by GeekMaxi. This really affordable electric mountain bike has premium specs at a really affordable price, and we're going to get into every single bit of this bike in this review, so stay tuned. So the ELEGLIDE from GeekMaxi.com, we're going to get into this now, unbox it, build it, then we'll get into the review and show you guys what it's all about. Lead the way forward. Yeah, it comes in a nice big box, looks to be well shipped. So let's see what we have in the box. It all comes extremely well packaged with this kind of black foam material everywhere. Big, thick, chunky pieces of packing foam. So there's going to be no damage on the bike whatsoever. It does have a box of accessories, be the battery, stuff like that there, and the back wheel. Oh, that's quite heavy. I think this is actually the battery. Even the battery is well packaged. So there's the battery, got this really cool pattern on it. The keys come taped to it. So yeah, that is a 15 amp hour battery. 15 amp hours, should get some good mileage on that thing. I mean, it's weighty. Lift it out of the box. And that is how the bike comes out of the box. Just need to attach the front wheel, attach the handlebars. So there's a little bit of kind of construction in this bike. Nothing too major, be foot pedals. So you can see there every inch of this bike is kind of really well protected. And we have another box, and this will be the charger, foot pedals I believe. So first out of the box we have a UK plug, which is really important, and foot pedals, plastic foot pedals. You have a multi-tool, a front wheel quick release, the instructions and user manual, another little box, just like a back light or a bell. Aha, that is a rear light, I believe. Not seen one in that style before. And last but not least, we have the charging brick as well. So we'll just quickly take all this padding off and then we'll build it. Yeah, with this plastic spacer here, just discard of that. It comes in just to protect the bikes, so just discard of that, you don't need it. It's just basically there for protection. Also make sure you remove this from the brake caliper as well. It's just in there again for protection, so discard of this piece as well. And you just line this up. The disc brake obviously goes into the caliper, so that's that. You just need to put in the quick release now. Very simple build, this one. Very simple. You might get a little bit of brake rub just because they are new disc brakes. Very common, just have a little bit of rub there, but they will soon wear in. I always do find it easier to do with the bike kind of upside down. So where we got the bike upside down, we might as well install the foot pegs. It's the final foot peg and we are good to go. I'm seriously impressed with this bike. We'll go more into it when I do the walk around. Done. Pump the tyres up then, 40 to 65 psi. Just as I leave the house, it starts peeing down. Yeah, so today we are on the ELEGLIDE, sent to me by GeekMaxi, linked in the description, go check them out. You have to excuse the weather, it's taken a turn for the worst. Wasn't meant to rain till 8 o'clock. Yeah, straight out the back, 21 gears, which is mightily impressive. 21 gears. I've not even really used the power yet. I'm in power assist 2. And we're cruising along nicely here. The power up to 3. Whoa, that does kick in. Yeah, there's 5 assistance levels. 5 5 power assist levels. Should be really easy pulling away. Sorry about the rain on the lens. Did not expect this downpour, literally. Come out the house and just started chucking it down. So pulling away on this thing should be easy. Wow, bloody traffic everywhere. This thing just absolutely glides. Yeah, this thing is going to be a hill climbing machine with those 21 gears. You won't even need to use the power. 21 gears makes it so much easier for hill climbing ability. I do apologise if you can't see anything. I literally don't know where this rain comes from. I feel like EVRC reviewing in the rain. Yeah, the first hill done with ease, absolute ease. Yeah, for £700 or thereabouts, you're getting some incredible features that we'll go over when we do the walk around. This is basically my first kind of maiden voyage, my first ride experience, and I've got to say, it rides like a dream. That frame is so light, just to avoid that massive puddle. Wow, probably the best hill climber I think I've tried.
9 hours later.
Well, at least the rain has stopped. Yeah, the ELEGLIDE M2, or MoPride 2 as it's officially called, back out on the old open road. Yeah, these 21 gears take a bit of getting used to. Got to be honest, I'm not really used to using a bike with 21 gears, so it does make riding so easy. So yeah, the M2 is a really nice bike. I've only done a few miles on it so far. You can't really do a review until you've done a fair amount of miles, so I'm not going to judge it just yet, but early signs are it's really good quality, built really well. A pleasure to ride, easy, comfortable. You can actually de-restrict it as well in the settings. Very easy to do. It'll probably go about 21, 22 miles an hour if you did de-restrict it, but then of course you are breaking the law then, because the law is 15.5. So out of the box it's a UK legal bike, as they all are these days, but the option is there if you want to go a little bit faster. In terms of kind of battery tests, it does have a 36 volt, 15 amp hours, as I mentioned. I don't really do range tests because my results will vary from yours. You know, I could get good mileage or bad mileage and you may not, because I weigh a bit more than some people. The weather conditions plays a massive part as well. There's a lot of hills around where I live, and that does take a toll out of the battery as well. Obviously the motor is working harder going uphill, so you will lose more battery. So I don't really tend to do battery tests, but 15 amp hours, you should get a substantial amount of range out of that. It's got a really good speed sensor on this bike. It detects movement and instantly the power kicks in. So that's a very nice feature. This bike is littered with high quality features, and we'll go more into those when we do the kind of walk around. I'll give you an in-depth look at the bike. But I've got to say, early signs. Gonna hit the traffic lights. The early signs are it's probably one of my favourite bikes of the year so far. I think it's amazing. Really good early impressions. It's so comfortable to ride. It is a hill climbing beast as well. And this is no effort. This hill is no effort. It's like I'm going along a flat. Not puffed out. You can literally say goodbye to range anxiety on this bike, because even if the battery does run out, it's so easy to ride without the battery because it's a 21 geared bike with a super lightweight aluminium frame. Definitely one of my favourite bikes of the year so far. It's just a joy to ride, and you can probably tell by the smile on my face I am having a blast on this thing. So yeah, go check out GeekMaxi, linked in the description. They're like a third-party company that sells a whole range of electric bikes from all the kind of top brands, top companies at really affordable prices. So a massive thank you to them for sending this out. Really appreciate it. Yeah, just looking here at the kind of cockpit area, the display is really nice as well. There's a police alert, absolutely no problem there. I'm on a completely legal e-bike, but like I said, it has got the potential to go a little bit faster than 15.5 if you're willing to risk it. It does come with a front and back light. The front light is integrated into the battery. The back light is a battery operated light, so They come with the bike as standard. And now we have the biggest of kind of all hills to get up. If it does this thing, if this bike can do this hill with no issues, then we're on to a winner here, on to an absolute winner, because this is a nightmare. This hill is, it's a nightmare. And I've had literally big 1,000-watt bike struggle to get up this hill. So this is the ultimate hill test. If it does this, then I'm officially in love, and this is the best bike of 2025. It's dropping her down a couple of gears. Again, it's not the fastest hill climber, but it's the most easy hill climber. That is so simple. That was easy, not even the slightest bit out of breath. Wow, you passed the test. This ELEGLIDE has passed the test. Wow. Yeah, I'll take it out again tomorrow, go for a bit of a longer ride, and then we'll do the walk around, and I'll kind of give you my final thoughts. But spoiler alert, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've done around about 4 miles so far, and I've lost 15% of the battery, but that might be down to battery sag, plus it's been in the highest assist level because I live in a really hilly area. The battery actually is already going back up. So yeah, that's purely battery sag. Yeah, so the ELEGLIDE, I've been riding it now for a couple of days, and I've got to say I'm so impressed for the price point alone. Currently £720, I believe, on the website. Everything is kind of linked in the description. So yeah, I am super impressed from the unboxing experience, the way it was shipped, packaged, the ease, and that I put it together. It literally took half an hour, and some of the kind of really nice features on this electric bike probably make it one of, if not the best bike that I've actually reviewed in 2025. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Mainly the cost to performance in this bike is pretty incredible. You're getting a lot of high-end features for not much money, and I love that. I love the way like the e-bike prices are coming down. You're getting more for your money, and the way they've managed to get some of this stuff on this bike at that price point is, it's actually quite incredible. We'll start off with the kind of style of the bike, the looks. I mean, it looks relatively straightforward, like a normal mountain bike. They've got these really nice like decals all over the bike, even on the battery, just give it a bit of a unique look to it. Without the battery there, you would not be able to tell it's an electric bike. It looks so kind of mountain bikey, technical terms, mountain bikey. As you can see there, it's just a very, very nice looking bike. I opted for the 29-inch wheel version. It does come in various editions, smaller wheel sizes. So if you are on the taller side, I would recommend the 29-inch wheels. They do roll over really well, and they give the bike a lot of height. Definitely a big bike, even though the seat does come quite low. You know, if you are on the taller side, I would suggest the 29-inch wheels, but it does come in smaller versions as well. Yeah, one of the key features of this bike is the 21 Tawny gears. So 21 geared mountain bike, meaning it is super simple to get up hills. Those 21 gears are probably a little bit overkill for an electric bike because the motor does a lot of the work, but they are there in case you run out of battery or you just like 21 gears. So yeah, you've got a derailleur at the back, and of course the cogs here. I'm not overly used to 21 gears, so I'm still trying to get used to it. Yeah, that battery is a 36 volt, 15 amp hours. So, you know, you're going to get quite a good range on there. I think the manufacturer are quoting about 130 kilometers. But again, like I said previously, I don't really go into battery tests because it varies. You might get different results than me. It depends on the weather conditions, rider weight, stuff like that. So I don't tend to really do battery tests. But so far I've done probably 8 miles and I've lost about 10% battery. So, you know, it's going to be a very good battery. And of course, with those 21 gears, you're not going to have to use too much battery power. You can use good old-fashioned leg work. Also, for this price point, it does come with a Really nice hydraulic suspension, has lockout and preload adjustment, which is really nice. Comes with a front light, no mud guards on this bike, which I'm finding out riding around here. It's just been raining. I'm getting splattered with mud quite a bit, so maybe not the ideal situation for this bike to be taking it on muddy terrain. But it's a mountain bike, it's a road bike, it's meant for kind of commuting. Comes with this battery operated backlight as well, and a nice branded ELEGLIDE seat. Yeah, as is out of the box, it's a fully UK legal bike. The motor is a 250 watts, and it actually states that on the motor. It's got it on a sticker on the motor, so it states it's fully legal. You can actually go into the menu and change the speed settings. So this bike will probably do about 21 miles an hour if you de-restrict it. But as it comes out of the box, is a 15.5 mile an hour bike. No throttle, even though there is an attachment for one. You can connect a throttle if you want, but it doesn't come with one. You'll have to supply that yourself if you do want to add a throttle in. But no, this is completely legal as it is. You're getting hydraulic brakes, which is quite incredible. 160mm discs and hydraulic front and back brakes. Again, for a bike that is literally just over £700, I am quite amazed you're getting such high quality specs and features like hydraulic brakes. I think that's the first time I've ever seen hydraulic brakes on a bike of this price point, and they do make all the difference. I mean, without the battery on, the bike is light as a feather, but even with the battery on, super lightweight, which is always good, especially if you live up a block of flats. You can just carry this thing upstairs easy. So I'm 5'10", I can get my leg over just about fine. That's how I like to be. Got the seat not too high, a little way up, so it is a physically big bike. The 29 wheel version is a big bike, but very comfortable seating and riding position there. Looking at the cockpit now, you've got a really nice little screen. All the information is displayed nicely on there. So you've got trip, odometer, your power levels. There are 5 assistant levels. I only really use it in number 3. I think 3 is the sweet spot. Yeah, all your kind of information is speed. I've put it into miles an hour. Got your battery gauge at the top. I'm still reading 91%. And for the miles I've done on this bike, that's quite impressive. That is quite impressive. Nice grips. Yeah, you got your, like I said, your gears this side and gears that side. I don't tend to really mess with these too much. I let the bike do a lot of the work with the power, but they are there in case you want them. Got a nice satisfying bell. I think overall it's just a very nice bike, very compliant. It's a joy to ride, you know. So I've done a lot of bikes this year, and I've got to say, for price point, this is definitely the one I would recommend if you are like a first-time buyer. You're in the market for a bike. You don't want something too over the top, something that looks quite normal and is just a beast, an absolute beast. Like I said, I've not even de-restricted it yet. Even 15.5, it gets up to that in seconds. It really is such a comfortable ride, and I really like it. I really like this bike. So thank you so much to GeekMaxi for sending it out. Like I said, everything is linked in the description if you are interested in this bike. It's definitely goes right to the top of my recommended list. I think it's a great bike, great value, all-round beast. Yeah, the battery just has a key. You unlock it, then it kind of slides off the frame like that. Take it in the house, charge it. And when you put it back on, just simply lock it into place, and that's not going anywhere. It's nice and secure. So I hope you enjoyed this two-wheeled review. I'll leave everything linked in the description. Please give me a massive thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe, and check out my e-bike playlist. I've done many bikes, so there'll always be something on there for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another two-wheeled review. Thank you. See you then.